Okay, so in this one we're going to bring in some effects tracks. So I'm going to begin by inserting a couple audio tracks. We're going to have one for a crash, one for a reverse crash, and one for some sweeps and some for another sweep. So I'll call the first one crash, and I'll call the second one reverse. The third one is going to be a sweep, and the fourth one will also be a sweep. So sweep 2 will do. And if we just group these, and we'll call them FX. So I'm just going to make these all visible. So our crash to begin with, if we go to the samples folder and go to our effects parts, that's the crash we want there. So I'm just going to drag this in, and this is just, I'm going to put one obviously at the very first beat of the bar. And I'm going to bring the volume of this track down to about -10. And I'm going to send some of this to our room reverb. And I'm going to send some to our big reverb as well. So we get a nice big epic crash happening there. So I'm going to put this on sort of main parts of the tune. So I'm going to drop it in here at bar 33. And then at bar 41 as we come back in again. And then the next one at 65 where we've got another break. And then 73 is just further on. Just to signify that sort of 8-bar group there. And then another one. And then a bar 89 as we come back in. And then 8 bars after that at 97. And then obviously into our break at 105. And then throughout our break, every 8 bars. And then to bring us back in again at 129. And then every 8 bars again, 137 and 145, 153 and 161. 169 and 177, 185, and the final one at bar 193. Okay, so we're going to bring in the reverse now. I'm just going to drag it in. And again, this is going to happen pretty much where there's a sweep into a crash. So bring the volume of that track back. We're going to send it to the big reverb, so send it all to the big reverb. So we'll sweep into that crash. And we'll sweep into this one at 65. Sweep into this change here at 69. Then we'll sweep into that crash. And that one. And bar 89 as well. And then we'll sweep into the breakdown at 105. And we'll sweep into a couple of these crashes. 121 and into the final one at 129. And then we'll just do some ones at the end of each bar, so at every 8 bars or so, the end of every 16 bars. That's fine for the reverse crash and the crash. Now we'll just drop in some filter noise sweeps as well, which is this one. So we'll just grab that and drop it onto sweep track, and it's quite loud, so we'll bring the volume of it back quite considerably, and we'll send it to our big reverb, all of it, and it's going to only happen at sort of main parts. So here bar 33 where there's a big breakdown. Just add some air to the mix there, and then we can have some later on. Lead us into bar 65. And then to lead us into the breakdown, let's place one at bar 97. And then one actually in the breakdown. At bar 121 we'll have it sort of fading up. And that'll do it for the sweep. And then for sweep 2 we'll bring in the Sylenth Rise 128. And it's quite loud as well, so we'll bring the volume of that back. And we'll send it to the big reverb. And it's just for this part here, bar 121. Okay, so that pretty much sums up the effects. That's just a very quick run through of them. And in the next tutorial, what I'm going to do is show you how to introduce the different parts using filters.